everyone. Welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise, and welcome. This channel is about dating advice for women 55 and older. I give my opinions, suggestions, movie reviews, and book reviews. So I just came from a date. Ooh. I guess it wasn't really a date. I didn't really consider it a date because he invited me by text message. And I do not accept dates by text messaging. We had a conversation earlier in the week. He's a Chicago stepper, and I met him on my birthday when I took a Chicago stepping lesson and then stayed for the after party, which they call socials. So I stayed for the Chicago stepping social, and he is an instructor of my friend. So we hit it off. Both of our birthdays are on the same day, and we hit it off just friendly. And we talked, and then a day later he asked me out for dinner at a local seafood place that's quite popular. So I said not that day, but I said the next day, Friday, today. And, I didn't hear from him for hours. And so I was like, well, if I don't hear from him between 3 and 4, then I just will assume that we don't have the date, quote unquote. So he finally called. So I had to rush to get ready, but I made it on time anyway. And it was interesting. He's a nice guy, retired, military, was married, identical twin sons who are in their 30s probably, military men, has his own home. And I had this particular conversation the day before with another suitor. And he was telling me that he brings what he has to the table and I bring what I have to the table, and we have a team and we build together. I was silent because I don't think that. And so I asked this gentleman who I was on having dinner with, and not an official date, and I told him so in a nice way, that we were just having dinner and that I don't accept dates by text messaging. So he said, okay, I got it. I'll call you. So this is not a date. This is just dinner. I said, yeah, friendly dinner. So I wanted to hear his perspective because this man has a little bit more resources than the dude who was talking about building together at 61 and he's 60, soon to be 63. So I'm 61 and he's 63. He talking about building together. And I'm thinking at this age, we both should have our individual buildings established and not trying to build something together like we're 20 years old or 30 years old. And building together is not even good for 40-year-olds. So maybe 20s and 30s, but not at 60. We're not building anything together because we should have our established separate buildings already. Hear me. So anyway, I'm getting a little hot, so I'm taking off my jacket because this is getting really good. So I wanted to hear this gentleman's perspective. And he also said something similar, that he's expecting the woman he gets with to, pool her resources with his, but he seems to have a little bit more resources. So of course I'm not going to argue with these men about how they feel because the proof is in the pudding. When they fall for a particular woman and what they do with her and for her while they're in the relationship. But it's good. So he says that was the old days of where men went out and worked and provided for their women. And today women make more money than men, and each should be bringing their own to the table and creating partnership that way. So anyway, it was a good date. It was good to hear his perspective, but I don't believe in that what they're saying. But all things are negotiable. You know, we're both mature people, and with retirement funds and money and stuff like that, I don't have children, he does. So I'm just rotationally dating both of these men and getting their perspective and finding out about them. I listen 90% of the time. 90% of the time I'm listening, and I'm talking probably even less than 10%. Because this is the stage where men try to impress you with what they have. You can ask questions about their life, you know, their marriages, their children, and act happy to listen to them. So it goes something like this. So how long have you been stepping? You're very good. So has it been a long time? And you teach. What made you decide to teach? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure I like stepping that much, but I enjoyed the lesson that you gave me. Thank you. And it goes like that and on like that. And so you just get lighter in spirit and interested in what he has to say. And then we have to do some reading between the lines on other things, because they're going to share their story in the best possible light that favors them. So you have to do some, I guess, deductive reasoning, where you put 2 and 2 together and equal 4. And what they're saying to you is 2 and 2 equals 6. And you're supposed to believe that. So thank you for watching. The point of this is I went on a date. I have 2 suitors, 2, very different men with very different perspectives on hypergamy. However, the proof is in the pudding when a man falls for you and what he's willing to do. Make sure that he's a little bit above you so that you are the one that's practicing hypergamy, dating up, and it's not the man who is dating up. So he's beneath you, and when he's dating you, he is practicing hypergamy, dating up, and you are practicing hypogamy, which is dating down. No good. No go. You lose in the end. My opinion. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to go to Amazon, type in the Hypergamous Journey journals, and they will pop up, and you will see all 16 of my statement journals. 8 are in size 6x9, and 8 are in 8.5x11. They're great. See you in the next video. Bye.